Hello dear viewer and welcome back to Dark Deity on Steam with me, Jellin, on it, Lunar, Nebula Gaming. So, today we're heading to Duskwater, and hopefully I've got the background music at a better volume with the sound effects and everything, we'll see. In Duskwater, Lincoln and Bianca find enough willing recruits to fill their requirements. Irving and his friends are sent to escort one of the final recruits, Sia, as she gathers her things. While they wait in the inn, a fierce assault from bandits comes over the town. The four from Brookstead, along with new friends Sia and Elias, hold the bandits off from the inn. Now they plan to follow the trail, to ambush the bandits on their own ground. This group had been troubling Duskwater for months, and, in Lincoln's eyes, there was no question that something must be done. Can we ambush or not? We'll need to make camp for the night. No sense laying an ambush coming straight from a fight.
No kidding.
Couldn't agree more. I have some weapon maintenance I need to take care of as well. Always rushing off to your next errand, Irving. I'm looking forward to kicking back and having a nice rest before we plunge into mortal peril again. I'll catch up with you. It won't take long to get my weapons situated. Irving, I'll be around if you need help. Garrick, don't come by my tent to pester me with useless questions.
Hardly.
Useless? Just because you don't see the use doesn't mean there isn't one. As your commanding officer, that's exactly what it means. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Oh, alright. I'll go pester Sia or Elias instead. You do that. I like how I totally got the voice acting wrong for the first man, Lincoln. So, okay, we can do bonds. Lincoln is a... oh, he's a cleric. So he and Bianca already have a bond. That goes up to C. So this is like the Fire Emblem support mechanic. Let's see how this works. Is that going? Bianca Lincoln, bond. Okay, I guess they can't yet. Okay. The exclamation mark makes more sense. There we go. We can bond with Garrick, Marin, and Alden. So that makes sense. Let's talk to Garrick. See, Garrick, I did tell you we'd pass our trials. And with flying colors, too. Though I don't remember you mentioning anything about skipping a grade. Even your father was surprised by that. That will take some adjusting for him, relinquishing control over his little corner of the world. Well, don't think our early graduation excuses your debts. You still owe me a meal and a cold drink at King's Cornucopia. I'm genuinely unsure if you're saying that because you're a man of your word or exceedingly cheap. Are those mutually exclusive? It doesn't seem like it.
What a joke.
King's Cornucopia. That place is so garish. Couldn't you have chosen, I don't know, literally anywhere else? You just don't want to see Claudia again. Yes, and I'm sure you find it quite amusing to watch me order a drink with my eyes fixed on my feet. I didn't say that. No, but you were thinking it. Claudia, I suppose she'll be staying behind in Brookstead after all. Business will be down. I do hope she fares all right. Sounds like you're learning to show a little empathy.
Hardly.
Rest assured, I'm as incapable of that as ever. Garrick, the cold-blooded sharpshooter. I can hardly say it without trembling. That's me. You know, with all the chaos of our hasty recruitment, I'm quite glad we ended up in the same battle group. I'd die of boredom otherwise. Now at least I'll get to die of something interesting.
Don't worry.
But not anytime soon, if I can help it. Then let's hope you can, my friend. Wouldn't be the first time I've saved your life. Careful now. That's a river that runs both ways. I wasn't aware rivers did that. This one does. No. Friendship. Okay. So Irving can still talk to Marin and Sia. I don't know if there's a limited number you can have with people, like in some of the Fire Emblem games that these developers really liked Fire Emblem as well. You can only have so many support conversations with people. Well, Elias and Sia seems to make sense. Here we are, Eli, on a grand adventure together like I always said we would be. First, your version of always has a rather short definition. Second, this grand adventure came on a whim of yours, like everything else we do. Okay, let's do what you wouldn't do then, if this is such a burden. Let me think about that. Maybe it would help if we weren't dedicated to a cause from which we might be executed for abandoning.
Bummer.
See, no good ideas ever. That's why I make the decisions on what we do. I think that's probably a massive oversimplification. We can roll with it if you want.
This is fun.
Yay, I get what I want. Was it ever in question?
Of course not. Really, though, if you want to dodge out and make a run for karma, I'm all in. I don't want to drag you into something you're uncomfortable with.
Oh, give it up. It's fine. Just wish we had discussed it beforehand.
Well, next time I feel like I'm going to make a ridiculously compulsive decision, do you think I should ask you first? You could be my emotional touchstone.
Do I think you should ask me first? Do you ever listen to yourself? You're just ridiculous.
Come on.
So, that's a yes, right?
Yes, of course I think that. Maybe then we wouldn't be stuck fighting in an unjust war for a nation we care nothing for.
Hey now, watch the use of we here. I grew up in Delia.
You grew up in Duskwater. The king of Delia never gave the slightest riff for you, your family, or your town.
Well, pardon me for sticking by centuries-old cultural traditions of identifying with the place I live.
Very funny. Alright then. Oh, and you can also bond with Marin. Okay. Let's see. Marin and Alden, I think, makes sense. Alright, they are siblings, if I remember correctly.
Alden, come here. Your hat's falling off. Just leave it alone. There, that's better. Happy now?
Alden?
Don't be rude. Are you hungry? Did you pack enough beans? I'm fine, Marin. Really, you're so fuzzy sometimes. I know, I'm sorry. It's just that all this must be so new for you. Training for this was the whole point of the academy. But you were supposed to have 3 more years to do it. Oh, I'm sure you miss your friends terribly. They were all recruited too. That's right. I almost forgot about that. At least this way we get to stay together. Very true. I was worried what you might get up to without me stopping you from setting all the buildings aflame. Marin, you're doing it again. Sorry, I just worry about you, Alden. We're facing all kinds of new dangers every day. Which reminds me, stay close to me in battle, alright? If anything goes wrong, I can heal you, but if you go too far, I can't guarantee you'll be safe.
Wait, does healing magic work on wounds to the brain or the heart?
Alden, did you hear what I said? Yes, Marin, stay close to you in battle. Alright, good.
Aw, siblings. Okay, so let's also talk to Irving.
You've come a long way since I last stumbled into you and Marin in the sparring fields. Well done, Alden. Thanks, I've been training a lot.
I'm sure you have. There's no shortcut to excellence.
Well, you can always get lucky.
It's not that simple.
And you can just as easily get unlucky. It's better not to rely on luck.
You sure?
Seems to work all right for Garrick.
He'd have you believe that, but trust me,
It doesn't work as well as it seems. We definitely got lucky getting assigned to Sterling like that.
No kidding.
I'm with you there. That was unexpected.
So he didn't even tell you he was coming? No, I was completely surprised. It's a shame he couldn't stay with us longer. Yeah, I can't believe we actually beat him. There should be some kind of award for that.
Not quite.
Well, we had an advantage in numbers. Don't forget.
What about all the other challengers?
Sterling.
They were hardly comparable to Sterling.
I guess that's true.
Besides, I'm sure he had to suspend all his non-lethal tactics. It's probably all he was learning in the army.
So you don't think I could have beaten him?
You mean if it were just the two of you?
Yep.
Yeah, just us.
Alden, I'll never accuse you of setting unambitious goals. With some more training, possibly. Perhaps you could have beaten him.
And I'll keep at it until I'm strong enough to make history myself.
Can't go wrong with that. Okay, let's talk to Garrick. Because I'm worried that if we don't talk to everybody, since it looks like we can only do 1 bond per person at a time, that we could miss out on some bonuses. Hey, little man. Hope you're feeling good about that trial. I think we just might have set a record after all.
You really think so?
It's possible. I'm sure he wouldn't admit it, but from the look on his face, I'd wager you managed to impress my father, too. That's more than I can say for myself.
Wow.
Headmaster Galen? Wow.
Yep, Headmaster Galen.
Still sounds weird when people say that. Why? Because to you he's just Dad?
Sure, let's run with that.
Does he act differently at home than he does at the academy?
Yes, quite.
I thought he probably had a soft side.
He's much worse.
Oh.
Well, what do you know?
Nevertheless, we've managed to narrowly escape his clutches. Bit of an early graduation for you.
I definitely wasn't expecting that.
Yes, well, life's full of surprises. Good for you to learn that lesson early.
I think Headmaster Galen used to say something like that. Yeah, the one who was always prepared is never taken by surprise.
Gods, I hope I'm not starting to sound like him. That is a rather convincing Galen impression, though, Alden. Terrifyingly so, in fact.
Thanks.
Oh, dear. Alright, so we can still talk to people. I wonder if this is going to be Just a bonds episode. Maybe I'll make 2. Yeah, 1 for the bonds and then 1 for the next thing. Okay. That way, people don't have to listen to all the convos if they don't want to.
Garrick, hello. Everything's been happening so fast. I don't think I've had the chance to thank you for helping me with my trials.
You're really something.
No need. It was a privilege to see things through to the end for you.
Come on.
Not just for me, for all of us. And not even really the end, just the start of a new beginning. That's why they call it commencement.
Always wondered about that.
Really?
No, I never gave it a second thought. Oh, Carrick. I'm sure you're a bit anxious about Alden. He's quite young, after all.
And that's not even the half of it. At least he'll be close where I can keep an eye on him.
He'll be in good hands then, and if his performance at your trial was any indication, he definitely shows promise.
He's very gifted, that's for sure. He just needs some direction.
Well, you usually provide that whether your recipients want it or not.
Am I really that bossy?
Not with most people, no.
Just with you?
A bit, perhaps.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, well maybe you could use it. Ever give that a second thought?
Hardly.
Can't say I have. Aw, that one's kind of cute.
Alright then. Hey Elias, what have you got there?
Oh, hi, Marin. I'm just whittling. It's something simple for my hands while I think.
Can't say I would call what you're doing there simple, but I guess that's besides the point. What's on your mind?
Curious mind? Not much these days. I felt so at home in Duskwater. I think it's just taking me some time to adjust.
Well, where were you before Duskwater?
A lot of places. Too many places if you ask me.
Okay, let's take it simple then. Where were you staying just before you stayed in Duskwater?
Everearth, with the Voidmaw dwarves.
Did you like it there? Were you happy?
I was. Truth be told, it was the happiest I've ever been.
Really?
How come?
I learned to craft armor and weapons. They taught me their traditions and trade, all in exchange for nothing. A strange people, to be sure, but some of the best I'd ever known. It was there I learned to whittle, actually. Taught me how to stay happy with little. I learned there that the family you make can be just as loving as your own blood kin.
That's beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. You just looked like you needed to let some steam out.
Sure thing.
No, I don't mind at all. You're a good listener. Do you always spend your time letting near strangers vent to you?
Surprisingly enough, no. I'm really more of a private person, but I hate to see people stuck in their own head.
Then you have a gift, really. I've met too many that don't even care to notice, much less to do something about it.
You're too kind.
I would say that honor belongs with you. Aw. Okay.
This is all so strange, Irving. Every time I think back to last days in Brookstead, it feels like a dream.
I'm a bit surprised to hear you say that. Between the 4 of us, at least you were expecting to graduate.
I don't know.
Yes, but not like this. I'd never seen Master Galen that distraught before. He's usually so composed, like he's perfectly in control.
That's the nature of war. It strips even the powerful of their control.
Galen knows that best of all. He's the one who taught it to us in the first place. I think he's learning the lesson again himself.
That may be.
At least I don't have to wait another year for you and Garrick to catch up to me. And I know you've been eager to get out there ever since you enrolled. Seems like you're getting your wish.
No kidding.
I'm definitely looking forward to stepping out on the stage and making an actual impact.
I've spent my entire life up to now in the audience. That's called having a childhood, Irving.
Well, I guess some people are just born to do certain things. I'm grateful for the chance to live out my calling.
It'll be all right.
I know you'll make the Academy proud, and your family. Though I'll admit, your brother set the bar pretty high.
All the more reason not to take my eyes off of it for a moment.
Ambition has its place, don't forget. It doesn't hurt to take a look at your surroundings now and then.
As long as it doesn't slow me down.
I think you could afford to slow down a little.
By my standards, I'm still not moving fast
You
enough.
really think so?
Oh well, maybe you'll understand what I mean someday.
When I'm your age, perhaps? So, in about a year?
You might be surprised, Irving. A lot can happen in a year.
This is true. Okay. See ya. I'm going to talk to Elias, Garrick.
So you're the one who knows how to have fun around here, eh?
You could say that, although count me out if your definition of fun is enlisting in the army on a whim.
Bummer.
Boo.
Right.
Really? You can't act like this is the most fun you've ever had.
You not?
Who let this guy on stage? Boo.
What do you expect? You pull my arm and I tell a funny joke?
I'm trying to relax here.
Come on.
Come here then. I'm gonna pull your arm.
That wasn't an invitation, Sia.
I go places I'm not invited all the time. It's fun.
Yes, that's one thing we have in common. Maybe let's keep it at 1, huh?
All right, spill the beans, mister. Why are you so hesitant to be friends with me?
Have you considered that you're just not as fun as you think you are? Nope, you're hiding something, and I want to know what it is. Tell me. Oh, jeez. Is that Lincoln telling us we need to get going? A shame. I was really enjoying this conversation. Hold it right there.
Aren't you clever?
Tell me. Does it not bother you that everyone expects us to be friends? I don't want everyone to just think of me as the carefree one.
Really?
No, it doesn't bother me. Maybe you should do less worrying about what other people think and more scheming with me on how to liven this retinue up. Good luck getting Lincoln to experience emotion. I think it's out of my range. Oh, we'll get him all right. I have a plan. Oh dear. Prankstering war may not go super well. All right then. So it looks like we might be able to play Lincoln and Bianca later as well. Interesting. Okay, so camp time, inventory. We have steak, tubers, blood oranges and things. Okay, so we could trade these amongst ourselves. Like Sia probably needs health because she's pretty, like, squishy as a rogue. 60% HP. That seems really good for somebody with a lot of HP. I think we keep everybody with what they've got for now. Upgrades, though. What can we upgrade? Tier 1 tokens. Tier 1 token. Okay, so we could upgrade anything. Cool. I like that. Okay, I bet we need Tier 2 tokens for after this, though. The longsword was pretty decent, and we can see the differences in their stats now. Yeah, weight slows you down. Okay, that's why the Kodachi was just excellent, though. For those small hits. It has very low weight. Not as low as the saber, though. Oh, the saber can crit. So good. Do we go for the crit build? I don't think so. So many options. I know for you, we're definitely going with the Volg, because its accuracy is the best so far. And he's not super fast, so let's do that. I've only got 2 of these tokens, right? Can I... Oh, okay, you click and hold. There we go. Achievement unlocked. What are you buying? Cool. Ooh. So we can use another Tier 1 token to make it even better. That is a possibility. Arcane Missiles has been doing great work. Okay, Force has high crit chance. Arcane Blast is just straight damage, pretty much. Beam, what is your deal? I guess it's the most accurate. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, focus your power on a highly focused and accurate beam. Makes sense. We go for the missiles. Missiles, you are mine now. Okay, so we've only upgraded a few things, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's how you start. Can I buy more weapon tokens? Yes, I can. Okay. We have 2,000 gold. Oops. Well, I wanted to do that anyway, so that worked out. Permanent HP boost, permanent strength boost. Okay. Okay. Dang. So it's like, do you upgrade your weapons or do you wait for these sweet, sweet stat boosts? Because luck can be hard to get in at least Fire Emblem games, so I'm not sure about Dark Deity yet. My guess is it is hard to get, unless you have a class based around that, like probably Rogue. We can also get more HP stuff. Requires extreme talent to consume during battle. Nice. 30 HP seems pretty good, so does 20 HP, but we have a healer. Nobody so far has done too much damage to us. So let's buy 4 in tuber. For an extra 20 gold, we get double the healing. That seems right. Bianca, you have enough. You get a tuber. Elias, you are fine. Hot bean juice. Permanent +2 speed, you say? Man, who do I want to give that to? It's probably not Elias. I kind of want to turn him into a tanky boy. It will kind of depend on how the stats turn out. You've already got tubers. Let's get you a tuber just in case. Alden, tuber, orange, because you're squishy. Okay. Give me my weapon token. Okay. And then let's go upgrade some more stuff. Right, the pickaxe. Okay, same weapons as our wonderful Marin. Okay. Marin. Normally we're not worried about how many times she can hit, as long as she can hit once, kind of thing. Hammer doesn't have any extra accuracy. Flail was pretty good. When it hit. And it's lower weight. You basically just upgrade crit with that. The pickaxe was nice. So yes, I think we would upgrade that, but we're not hopefully going to be in combat with her as often as with these other people. Warbow was super good in terms of just dealing damage from afar. It's pretty accurate, but you don't get your doubles. I really like Volg. Maybe we just upgrade that again to Falchad. Irving. Let's get your Kodachi upgraded. We used it a lot. Wait, did I not upgrade you? Okay. Then next we get the Chokto. Okay. So we have two spear wielder people. Apparently they're both adepts, and that has something to do with their race somehow. Interesting. I kind of want to make your longbow better. Alright. We do it. And then I have to decide, do I hold some money? I think I hold money. Okay. And we can save. Advance probably goes to the next thing. Okay. Well, I will save, and I think we'll put this in slot 2. Just in case we want to do anything extra or different here for the future. This will be an episode of Dark Deity. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the bonds and the upgrade system. I like that it's pretty clear how you upgrade things, and I like that you can see who you can befriend and converse with. So yes, leave a comment below on what you think of this system so far, and I hope you have a great day, dear viewer.